was over there, my mentality was to go and kill people, and that was all I wanted. That's what my mentality was set in my mind as a young kid. Around like that, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, whether or not, whether or not you did it, it's still, you know, it's still you shouldn't get ingratitude out of it.
No.
Out of all the people that I had to take the lives of, all I could think of afterwards, and I still think of it every day, is that's somebody's mother, or that's somebody's father,
that's what it
brother, and that's exactly what it is.
Exactly.
And I came back to sitting here, and I sit here and I met y'all, which opened my perspective on the fact that people are actually trying to change the United States, which makes my perspective on everything a lot better.
Yeah.
You know, it widens my range on being able to eventually either join something like this or actually start something like this on my own.
As long as you've got hope, and that's what young people need. You know, in the military, 17 people a day are committing suicide.
Yeah,
I thought it was
19 that.
Since 2010,
like
more people have been committing suicide than dying in a battle zone in the military.
Just from post-traumatic stress.
That's the United States military nowadays.
Have you ever thought of committing suicide?
I've attempted it.
Yeah?
I've attempted it many times.
How can I ask, or is that
that's fine. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I never tried doing it before until I came back, and that's something that was caused from being over there.
Yeah.
I've tried slitting my wrist. I've put a gun to my head and pulled the trigger and it jammed. And I've tried hanging myself. I've tried doing anything and everything to get myself out of the mindset that I had to go do that. And this was when I recently came back. My mom had ended up calling an anger therapist and a psychiatrist because I wouldn't come out of my room for months. I stayed in my room for months. The only reason I left was to use the restroom, get water, and go right back. I didn't eat. And I used to weigh 250 pounds.
Now, you weigh 250?
I used to weigh 250 pounds.
Wow.
Once I got back after that, I didn't eat, so I dropped down. Right now, I went from size 42 to a size 30.
Wow.
I'm a size 30 now. And I wasn't talking, I wasn't doing anything but using the restroom, drinking water, and going to sleep.
So your mom got you some help. Did it help?
No.
Is it paid for by the vets?
Yes.
Do you get, okay,
yes.
So you...
The VA's office, yeah, they pay for it. But they showed up to my house and went in my room, and myself being even I still do it sometimes, I sleep with a pistol under my pillow. Not here, of course, because if they find me with a pistol here, then that won't end well. They'll be like, oh no, another school shooting. No, it's not gonna happen. But like, I slept with a pistol under my pillow because I was so sketched out that a bomb was gonna go off or something. And whenever I slept with the gun under my pillow, whenever the psychiatrist went in there, he went in there and I just pulled the pistol out and I said, I went like this. And he got up and he said, you don't have any bullets in there. Reached behind me, cocked it, took the safety off, and I said, okay, I have bullets in this now. Get out of my room. I want nothing to do with you. And looking back on that situation, I probably scared the man to death. And I hate having to have done that, but I mean, I didn't know any better. I went over there at the age of 17. I joined the military at 17. I forged my mom's signature because she didn't want me joining. And at that point in time, I was already unloading my pistol and everything, and I was putting it away in my drawer, and I was just gonna go right back to sleep. They kept coming in there bothering me, and I just told them, look, don't make me do it again. I don't want to talk to anyone. I haven't talked to anyone in months. I don't want to talk to anyone, period. And they told me, oh, well, you know, we have to talk to you. Your mother's worried about you. The VA's paying for it, so you don't have to worry about paying for it. I was like, look, money ain't a problem for me. If I wanted to pay for it, I could. If I wanted to, but I don't. Why would I want to go seek help from someone that's there for the government, just trying to make that veteran feel better so they can basically and try to brainwash them to rejoin again. Being at my age, they want me to.
Do you think they wanted you to go back in?
Oh yeah, I know they did. I was court-martialed once because I had on my reserves I had 6 months left at the time. No, 5 months. I got court-martialed by my CO for not wanting to go overseas for a 2-year tour right before my reserves